It's your Negro with aptitude and host of the Blackboard, Mickee Lee. Well, it's February 14th, and that means either some of y'all are running late or a few of you actually on time, and you got all of the flowers and candy and all kinds of goodies, massages, and et cetera, for your romantic interest. But you know what? Several years ago, I started calling this Happy You Are Loved Day. And the more I use it, the more people seem excited and very happy about it. Why did I start saying Happy You Are Loved Day? Well, it dawned on me. Every February 14th, there's a lot of angst and anxiety about the day, what you're going to get for your spouse, whether or not you're going to get something from your spouse. If you're one of these folks that are just dating, then is it too soon in the dating process to get a Valentine's gift or to give a Valentine's gift? In the meantime, the date, which is a wonderful day to celebrate love, it overlooks all the other kinds of loves that sustains us throughout the year. I mean, your sister, your brother, your mother, your father, your cousins. Sometimes you are a next door neighbor that people really can't stand. Sometimes, you're somebody that people really can't stand, and yet people soldier on and try to love you anyway. Or maybe you are lovable, but you have quite a few episodes of not being at your best, shall we say. And there's really no day to celebrate all of that support and all of that love that we give one another 365, 24/7, whether we really like you or not. Think that, so I started saying Happy You Are Loved Day, and people have really been responding to it positively. So I'm really so glad to see that people kind of get it, because I think that romantic love, to the experience that I've had, and romantic love is really the easiest of all the different types of love, because hey, if you don't really dig your partner, you can change partners, you can get a divorce, you can simply walk away. There's a number of things you can do. But with family, hey, and friends and co-workers and neighbors, things like that, sometimes it's not so easy to extricate yourself, and you really have to keep putting that effort in to reset and reset and reset. Now, it's not all gloom and doom, of course, but, we should be celebrating the support and love and care that we give one another all throughout the year, whether it's romantic or not. The other issue is this is a time of year where a lot of people wind up stepping into eternity by their own hands because they don't have a romantic partner. And with the nonsense that's been going on with the last 2 years and all of the social shakeup, I think this is a really great time to remind people, hey, if you have a dog, a goldfish, even a cat, if you can manage to get a cat to love you, hey, you are way ahead of the ball game. You're really winning in the game of life. But it's just, I wanted to take a moment and just remind us, hey, there's many types of love from many different sources that make our lives happy and fulfilled. So let's take the time to remember them and give them their credit. The last thing that I want to say is on this day when we're celebrating with roses and candy and all of this kind of stuff, a lot of us forget the most important type of love, and that's the love that Jesus Christ offers us. Remember, the scripture says in John 3:16, for God so loved the world. Not just for God so loved the world, as we often hear it, but for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that no one should perish, but everyone should have everlasting life. And yet, very few of us spend time worried about that. In Jeremiah 1:5, he tells us, I knew you before the worlds were formed. Think on that. The God who created heaven and earth the sun, the moon, all the planets. He knows all the stars by name. He tells us in the New Testament that he is concerned for the sparrows when they fall, and he knows every single hair that is on your head. This is the type of intimacy, and this is the type of love that he wants to have with us, but we're running around trying to get chocolates and roses, and there's nothing wrong with that, but it's time to put the first things first. Let us have that type of ardor and passion for the God who made us, who says he knew us before he formed the world. All right? So it's your Negro with aptitude, sending you a bunch of love and kisses and extra blackness.